What is going on, everybody? What's up? Steven in the building. What's up, man? As a lot of you know, I will not be doing salary cap DFS videos and content anymore. It was a personal decision. So, no more DraftKings videos. I'm already feeling better. I'm feeling great. I announced that last week. If you want to watch last week's Friday live stream, not going to get into that. But really quick, every Tuesday, you're going to get a waiver wire video right here. Every Wednesday night, 6 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. Eastern, Hack My Lineup live stream. Thursday afternoons, a weekly rankings videos. And then Thursday night after the Thursday night football game, we're going live on our second YouTube channel, Fantasy Couch Podcast, to do the podcast/live stream. And Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern. We're doing this right here. We're just chilling. I'll be talking about news, be talking about my teams, my leagues, answering all your fantasy questions and any other question you have. These will probably last roughly an hour. Then we'll head on over to the Fantasy Couch Discord, and I'll hop on the general voice channel, and then we can chop it up. That's right. You can talk to me. You can talk to other people in the community. It's usually very, very few people in there. So it's not like 200 people or 100 people trying to talk at once. It's nothing like that. It's usually like a couple people show up. So it's pretty personable. And I'd call that Patreon office hours. Anybody can join, though. Anybody can talk, but it's especially for people that are paid on my Patreon patrons. And Saturday, we're doing Beat the Brain live streams. Those are 9 p.m. So that's the schedule. If you don't want to miss awesome live streams or amazing videos like my Tuesday waiver wire videos, they're truly the best. They're extensive. They're ranked. There's even kickers and defenses to stream every week. So don't miss out on those. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you have bell notifications turned on. And I know a lot of people here are Noti Gang, of course. Steven, of course. Secu Mind, what's up, man? Val in the building, Danny, Sebastian. Yeah, well, we're these don't last too long, so I appreciate you tuning in, Sebastian. Sebastian watches all my videos as well, so thank you. He's been doing that for several years. What, he be like 4 years now? That's on blueberry muffins. I used to really like muffins. I don't eat muffins anymore at all. Is Pittman good to go for Sunday? I'm going to say probably. Malachi says, Noti Gang, what's up? Yeah, so let's go over some news. It's not really a lot to update in my league. I do have one update from my league, one that's like semi-interesting. I'm not going to go over all the others. I'll give you a quick recap about what's going on in my fantasy leagues. But yeah, we're chilling every Friday here, 6 p.m. Eastern, guys. All right, so Chargers QB Justin Herbert has a fracture in his rib cartilage. That's what Brandon Staley says. He's day to day. So what I'm gathering from that, I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor. What I'm gathering from that is it's very, very, very painful. But as long as his organs are okay, which it seems like they are, shouldn't be an issue. He'll probably play. It's a lot of pain management. So from what I'm gathering, he seems okay. He's going to probably be hurting for 2 weeks, 8 weeks. I don't know. Depends how bad it is. But those injuries are really painful when you laugh, when you cough, when you breathe, really when you do anything, when you throw the football. So it's pretty bad, but for a tough guy like Herbert, I think he'll play and I think he'll be okay. Obviously, limit some of his upside. Then again, I'm just giving you my take. Maybe there'll be more information released. I'm not a doctor. George Kittle, Shanahan said he's looking great today. So in practice, so he might play. I don't think he should. I don't know though. Maybe they were precautious last week. He's looking great. He practiced today, so that's a good sign. Kenneth Walker, good to go for week 2. Going to make his debut for the Seahawks. Alvin Kamara wasn't seen today at practice. Najee Harris, good to go. He's off the injury report. Mac Jones, Patriots quarterback, good to go off the injury report. Chris Godwin is out. All the other wide receivers should be good to go, expected to play. Julio and Mike Evans, that is. Also Russell Gage. J.K. Dobbins is questionable. I think he'll probably play, though. Probably be ramped up slowly, though. So we'll start off kind of slow. Van Jefferson's progressing, but he will be out. DeAndre Swift said he's good. He said the injury is not a big deal. His ankle injury, he should be good to go. I don't know what's going on with Kadarius Toney. That's just a bunch of weird stuff. Damian Williams for the Falcons. He was the running back last week. He's out. I imagine Tyler Algier will be upgraded to actually play this week. Tyler Algier, rookie running back for the Falcons, was a healthy scratch last week. Rondell Moore and Andy Isabella are out. So I did go ahead without asking my community. This is our team, by the way, the Throne team. We drafted this all as a team, as a community. I went ahead and picked up Greg Dortch. No Rondell Moore, no Andy Isabella, no DeAndre Hopkins. Greg Dortch, guys, 91% of snaps, 9 targets, 7 catches. It's a similar game against the Raiders. Raiders defense probably even worse than the Chiefs. But I'm starting him this week, I think. My other options are Zay Jones, or our other options, sorry, are Zay Jones, Corey Davis. I mean, it's not really too many out there. Treylon Burks, Christian Watson. Thought we got Robbie Anderson. I guess we didn't. Yeah. Some other KJ Hamler. He's going to be out. I'm excited to see how Terrace Marshall does. Maybe that affects Robbie Anderson. Alec Pierce is out, and I think Shaq Leonard is out as well. Yeah, Shaq Leonard and Alec Pierce are out Sunday. That's not good. All right. Oh, shout out to Lee. Posted his Couch Fam shirt, hoodie. Sorry. All right. That's about it. Enough news. Yeah, so I added Greg Dortch for the Throne League. I'll see what the community thinks. I mean, you guys are the community. What do you guys think? Should we start Greg Dortch? By the way, this is our team. So we do decide as a group who to sit, who to start. We do it in the Discord. I think we're going to start Greg Dortch. I think so. David Montgomery at flex. Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Hollywood Brown should get more involved, but I am starting Hollywood Brown in one league. I figure maybe we go with Greg Dortch in another. They really don't have any other wide receivers with no Rondell Moore, no Isabella, no DeAndre Hopkins. There really isn't any other options. This guy he got 91% of snaps last week. I don't know how that number goes down. They like to run out there with a lot of wide receivers. Zach Ertz is going to play wide receiver. That's great. Paris Campbell is a dart throw. He's more of a DFS guy, right? We quit DFS this year, but I would go with Paris Campbell as a dart throw. He's not somebody you want to start in a normal league, but he's there. He's risky. Yeah, I dropped him in some leagues. Yeah, so that's our Throne update. I have 2 leagues where I suck, and that's the one on ESPN, the IG Experts League. My team sucks there. My team sucks on Yahoo. Thankfully, all my sleeper leagues are good. So, as you know, we play on sleeper a lot. So the only other update I wanted to give you, then we'll get into the questions, guys. I know a lot of people have questions, and this live stream is for questions. So bombard me like right away with the questions. This is the live stream to do it. Where some people are like, geez, you guys with the questions right away. This is the time to do that. These live streams are for you guys. But I do want to start out with some news, some updates in my leagues, some announcements to start off the live stream, give people a chance to join. So the Couch Vampire League, a lot of you know, I am trying to get my first win. I didn't draft. I was the vampire, so I had to build my entire team off leftovers, off the waivers. I didn't draft one player. And we're off to a good start. People are spreading rumors in the chat that this might be my first win. Sleeper's giving me a 43% chance to win. And I went with Josh Palmer got a lucky TD to save it, and Gerald Everett 10 targets. So it's looking good. And he started Mahomes, who underperformed a little bit. So let's go. Malachi interrupts the live stream. Thank you so much with his super chat. Question goes straight to the top, stops everything we're doing, and we're going straight to the top with this. Let me leave this up here. There we go. That's a good thing to leave up. Miles Sanders, DK Metcalf, or Bateman at flex. Malachi, let us know if this is half PPR or full PPR really quick while I'm looking this stuff up. I'm looking it up right now for you. Full PPR, gotcha. All right, so we have Miles Sanders going up against the Vikings. Not great. Probably going to bench him. Metcalf, not great either, but they're going to throw it. And then we have Bateman. It's the Dolphins. Oh my, this is a tough decision. I'm going to go with DK Metcalf. Miles Sanders only going to get about 2 catches this game. Metcalf should get about 6 catches, maybe 7. Yeah, let's go with DK Metcalf. That is a tough one for sure. I would claim Jahan Dotson over Chris Olave. Is Wilson dust, or does he have to just settle in? Who are you talking about? This is one of my, one of my pet peeves is the word pet peeve. I don't like pet peeves. I just like to function efficiently. I don't have pet peeves necessarily. But the one thing is, like, if you ask a question, use the right name, right? We call him Saquon. We call him Najee. We don't say Harris. We don't say Williams. We don't say Johnson. All right. Russell Wilson. Why is Russell Wilson dust? Why would you say that, bro? Why would you say that? Like, that's not right. Like, he was a top 5 passer last week. So it's like it's so not fair to say that in his first game. I mean, just imagine, man, they put him against Seattle his very first game. Let's see. QB 14. Yeah, that is rough. That's not what you expect. 340 pass yards. Suspicious play calling. Lots of fun. It was a weird game. His first game back in Seattle. I mean, it's just his first game this year. I mean, it was in Seattle. There was a lot going on. We'd like to see more rush attempts. It wasn't bad. He just didn't get the touchdowns. 340 pass yards. What does that rank? Let's see week. I wanted to see week 1. How do we? There we go. This is the page I wanted to see. I mean, he was number 3 in pass yards last week. That's not bad, dude, for his first game. Yeah, I wouldn't say dust. I think this is a more fair question to ask about, like, Trey Lance. That was a lot more rough of a start. But dude, just because he finished QB 14, it wasn't great. Nah, man, he wasn't that bad. So I think it's a little bit unfair to say that 340 pass yards. Anytime you throw over 300, it's good. It's raining in yeah, let me look that up actually. Sorry, I didn't even let's look that up. Depends how much rain. I don't factor rain too much. I definitely look at wind. So let's look at the weather. Good thing I saw that. No, it's in San Francisco. I'm in Northern California, so I kind of get it. Well, I don't see any rain. Um, we're in a severe drought here. It never rains. So I don't see any rain this game. 8-mile-an-hour winds. That's average for this week. Yeah, I don't see any rain, bro. Sorry. So I don't think it's gonna rain. And if it does, probably not gonna be too crazy. So 8-mile-an-hour winds, that's fine. I think it's fine. Val, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the super chat. Val interrupts the live stream to answer his question. Sometimes this is like off by a day, like behind a day, but other than that, it's fairly accurate. It's easy. Yeah, just it could be behind a day. Maybe it's raining, but I mean, if it's heavy rain, then start Miles Sanders. I'll put it like that. So we can kind of answer that and move on. So we got Allen Robinson who could go off this game. Okay. We have Rashad Bateman. So let's bench Rashad Bateman. So we got Allen Robinson and Julio Jones. Julio plays early. Allen Robinson plays late. All right, so this is exactly what you're going to do. If Julio Jones seems 100%, seems good to go with Godwin being out, I'd start Julio Jones. I'd start Julio Jones. And if you have any word that Julio is not looking good, he might be a decoy. If we get any wind of that, Allen Robinson is a fine start. They're almost tied. So just go with Allen Robinson. But definitely, I would bench Rashad Bateman. Bench Bateman, start Julio. And we have the option of benching Julio if we have anything 90 minutes before the game that we don't like, and starting Allen Robinson still. For sure. It looks like the chat said answered every which way, but I'm telling you guys, Julio Jones with no Chris Godwin. I think people forget who Tom Brady is. They really do. They really forget who Tom Brady is. Brady or Wilson? Okay, well let's look this up since this has become like some kind of conspiracy now. NFL weather. Oh, sorry, not NFL weather. So we're gonna look at the weather in Santa Clara. Weather, and that game is Sunday afternoon, right? Yeah, Sunday late game. Yeah, you guys are right. Sunday rain, winds 14 miles an hour. So I don't know what the heck's up with this. Is just wrong. Yeah, we might just want to start Miles Sanders. So now the wind picked up a little bit. Huh. Yeah, I changed my mind. Yeah, I'm seeing Sunday 14-mile-an-hour winds, decent rain. Yeah, so we'll pivot to Miles Sanders if that weather report is true, which it probably is. Yeah. Okay. Well, we changed it. What is it? Everything is Fantasy Couch. Should be pretty easy to find. Fantasy Couch. Go follow me and subscribe on where am I on? TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. We've got 2 channels there. Twitter for sure. You must have forgotten who Russell Gage is. Yeah, well, if Julio is in there, he's gonna get the upper hand over Russell Gage. You can't just sign Julio and tell him you're gonna be playing behind Russell Gage. And we've actually seen this play out last week. Well, Godwin didn't play much, so Julio got the big reception. That's right, Malachi. How are you feeling about CH after 2 games? This goes back to the Chiefs offense, which I really like. They're spreading the ball. They're playing well. If teams are playing deep coverage, they're throwing shallow. They're using all 3 running backs. They're using the running backs in the pass game. They're using their tight ends. They're using all like 5, 6 wide receivers. So I like what's going on with the Chiefs. Now, Clyde's not getting that many snaps, not getting that many opportunities. Well, let's look here just to be sure. Hopefully the snap count came out. It probably did on Sleeper. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 44% of snaps. That's up 5% from last week, so that's good. 7 rush attempts week 1, 8 rush attempts week 2, 3 targets week 1, 4 targets week 2. It's really not a lot. I think selling high on Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a good idea. Pacheco got less snaps too. Yeah, Pacheco only got 9% of snaps. He did almost nothing. But we saw McKinnon in there. McKinnon, 47% of snaps. So it's like a 50-50 split between McKinnon and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And Pacheco's involved too. It's just not really sustainable. One big play from Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I think it was one big run from him. He got like a 30-yard run or something, 50-yard run, something crazy like that. If he didn't get that, we're looking at 11 fantasy points, 12 fantasy points, which is still fine. So I like him. I think he's okay. But I think he's going to have those dud weeks. Last week he got two receiving touchdowns. That's really not sustainable. But why I like him is that there's a lot of crappy RBs this year. And in the land of crappy RBs, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is very startable. He's right as of right now. Clyde is basically a must start at RB2 or flex, pretty much. Shadow Steve, thank you so much for the donation. If you do a super chat, you go straight to the top. You get your question answered. You interrupt the live stream. So thank you so much, Mr. Steve. Mr. Steve asks Robert Tonyan, Hayden Hurst, or Tyler Higbee, PPR. So wants to know which tight end to start. Now, after the first 10 tight ends, it's a crapshoot. So the safest one is going to be Hayden Hurst, probably. But why are we going safe? Tyler Higbee's a good option with Van Jefferson out. But my answer is going to be Robert Tonyan. I think I'd want to take the risk there. Actually, Higgins is going to play, huh? Never mind. So let's bench Hayden Hurst. I forgot about that. Higgins is going to play. Robert Tonyan, 36% of snaps, 5 targets. Higbee got a lot of snaps. That sucks. This one sucks. I don't have a lot of faith in Higbee. 94% of snaps. That's what I like. All right. So This is a terrible answer, but if you want to play it safe, you go Higby. But definitely not Hayden Hurst. If you want to go risky, go with Robert Tunyon. Now Tunyon's gonna ramp things up. I actually want to look at one more thing. I want to look at the matchups. Give me a second here. I want to give this question some thought. So we're benching Hayden Hurst, that's for sure. At least we knocked off one. At least we're doing something. We're making some kind of progress. Less of a BS, unsexy answer as of now. I'm gonna look at the tight end matchup chart on PFF. All right. Roquan Smith. I don't think Eddie Jackson would cover him. So it looks like a great matchup. And then we have, let's just look at Hurst, but we're not starting Hurst. All right, we're not starting Hurst. And then we have Higby. Sean Evans. Yeah. Well, I know Higby had a lot of targets. That the targets ramped up in garbage time though. So Higby's the safe one. He's gonna get the snap count. He's gonna get all the snaps. He's a nice safe start. He's gonna get a couple targets. Yeah, it was all Higby that was when the game started getting out of hand. I'm reading this. Now, you expect Allen Robinson to get more than 2 targets. You expect Stafford to play better. Just me personally, I would go with Tunyon. I recommend you do too. It's a stupid, huge risk. The snap percentage is probably going to go up from 36% to only 45%. But I think this is the type of move you want to make. I would go with Tunyon. It's risky. If you want to be safe and smart, go with Higby. So between those two. Um, I don't know if sell is the right word. I guess I can't think that far ahead. I think Chubb will have a great game week 2. So if you did want to sell him after week 2, he would be a great sell. There's no drug. There's some health products. I don't do say no to drugs. I don't do drugs. Jonathan asks TJ Hawkinson or Muth, non PPR. I think I'm gonna go with Muth. I love him. I just love Muth. He's one of my favorite players, one of my favorite tight ends. 10 targets. I love it. He's just incredible. He's a guy I have in a lot of dynasty leagues. That's right, Jordan. No, you want to start DeAndre Swift, and I'm pretty sure. Does it say when he plays? Crap. I wish it said when he plays. Swift plays early. He said he's good to go. He should be good to go. If he's active, start him. I don't know what I said. I meant to say he plays Sunday morning. So this is no Tiffany. So the good thing when players like that play early, we'll be able to know at least 90 minutes before. We're probably gonna know like I'm telling you right now, 99% chance Swift is good to go. He's great. He's healthy. So start him. In the rare case, 1% chance that he's hurt and we find out Sunday morning, just bench him. But we don't need to answer that, man. We're good. Swift's going to play. I'm starting to stress about Eckler. Yeah, these targets at the end saved us, but this was my worry last year. Last year I had Eckler as a bust. It almost ruined my entire career. Some people unsubscribe from me, and you know what? That's fine. I totally get that. It's just the way things go. But these were my worries, and so we're starting to see it this year. And it's like, if he doesn't get the targets, he's not going to get the points. If he doesn't get the touchdowns, he's not going to get the points. And they're starting to use Sony Michel a lot. Remember, Isaiah Spiller's a healthy scratch. Joshua Kelly looks a lot better. I mean, he doesn't look good. I'll put it like it. Josh Kelly's not good, but he's relevant now. Like, he's actually playing. Like, he went from being completely irrelevant to somewhat relevant. And as soon as they signed Sony Michel, I'm like, man, this guy might be the RB2. So they're starting to use a lot of those running backs. But Eckler's the main pass catching back. Eckler's the most talented back. He still looks good. He hasn't lost a step or anything. Just not a lot of carries, not a lot of touchdowns. Not bad. And if we compare him to other running backs, it's not looking horrible. There's a lot of crappy running backs out there. Look at what Kamara did. Look at what Dalvin did. Look at what Derrick Henry did. So on and so forth. There's a lot of running backs we're worried about. Christian McCaffrey saved his life with that touchdown he got. Like I said in my rankings video, slight concern about Eckler, and I still would have slight concern. I'm not too concerned. 10 targets, 9 receptions. That's what saved him. Chargers playing from behind saved him. Dude got like 6 catches all of a sudden in the fourth quarter, something crazy like that. A little bit of concern for Eckler, not a lot. Drop James Cook for Trey Lance. I think so. I think yes. Gabe Davis or Waddle? I'd start Gabe Davis, Albert. Do I trade Lamb, Burks, Montgomery for Darrell Henderson and Jamar Chase? Wow. Yes. Wow. How did you land this trade, my friend? Bro, if I had a trade like, wow. Go get Jamar Chase, dude. Are you serious? You're getting rid of a Bear. You're getting rid of a Chicago Bear. You're getting rid of a Dallas Cowboy. And I love Treylon Burks, but let's face it, he's just a stash for long term. You're never starting him. So you're getting rid of a Cowboy, a Bear, and a stash for a decent running back and a super elite wide receiver. A potential Hall of Fame wide receiver, and he's only played like a dozen games, so we don't know, right? Jamar Chase hasn't even played like 20 NFL games, and he's looking like he'll probably make the Hall of Fame. Exactly. Straight fleece for sure. Colts or Ravens defense. Let's go Colts. Rankings, tankings. Give me a second here. Let's bring up. One thing you definitely want to look at is my defenses and kickers. Those things are accurate as far as like exactly who to start. So these are my defense rankings, and this is exactly what you want to do. As far as the top, after the top 11, like who knows what's going to happen, but this is exactly what you do with the top 11 right here. I got it ranked. Yeah, it'd be better if you can get a better defense. Hopefully you can do that. If you can get the Bengals or Browns or something like that, that'd be great. James Cook or Kenyon Drake rest of the season. You want to go with James Cook as a upside stash. Hopefully it's PPR and see what he can do. And it's what I like about James Cook. He's a guy you can drop later. But give him a few weeks. He's supposed to be the pass catching back over there for the Bills. James Cook or Ken Walker rest of the season. It's got to be Ken Walker for me. I love him as a prospect. And Rashad Penny is the most injury-prone running back, according to me, which a lot of people say it's total BS and I'm making up numbers, and I'm not arguing against that. There's zero argument against that for me, but nonetheless, he's at the top of my list. Rashad Penny, the most injury-prone running back. I posted this a few weeks ago. How long ago? 3 weeks ago. So because he's so injury-prone, it's gonna be Ken Walker for me easily. Armin, thank you so much. Damian Harris or Henderson rest this season? I'm gonna go with Henderson. It's pretty close. You know what's weird about this though? I've said this a bunch of times. I'm gonna say it again. The Rams might trade for Damian Harris. So I don't know what the heck's gonna happen with that once that happens. The Rams kind of need to trade for Damian Harris, I think. Because what's crazy is Darrell Henderson is another really super injury-prone running back. That's great. Darrell Henderson, Cam Akers, and Kyron Williams, all three of their running backs. I don't know the other running backs. Do they have Jake Funk or some? I don't know. What are those guys? They're probably super, super irrelevant. But out of those three, they're all injury prone. That's right. Kyron Williams, who's like a deep, deep, deep sleeper for me. He got hurt at least twice that I know of. He was hurt all of like training camp. He got hurt on like the first play of the game in the first quarter. I don't even remember seeing him in the game, but apparently he was in the game, got hurt in the first quarter. Darrell Henderson's often hurt. We already know Cam Akers is injury prone. So it's like, wow, you got 3 injury prone running backs. So maybe they do sign Damian Harris. By the way, I'm really enjoying these live streams. I'm so glad I took a break from DraftKings, less stress. I mean, this is literally just fun for me. I'm just chilling. I'm so relaxed. I don't have to look at those salary caps and read all those numbers and names. Would you trade Thielen for Akers? I don't like either one of those guys. I would rather probably have Akers. I'd aim for something higher. I think you need to. Maybe you can get Treylon Burks. I'd rather have Christian Watson than those two guys. I'm looking for the next boom. Who's the next guy? That's what we want. We want the next guy, okay? Go for the next guy. We know who Thielen is. I don't want Thielen. Nothing wrong with him, but like, I don't think Thielen's going to help you win a league. I don't. Ayuk or Burkhead, full PPR. Well, now we know there's going to be rain here. Well, am I going to have rain too? Will the rain carry here? Hopefully all of California rains. We need some rain here. Great question. Let's go with Rex Burkhead. One's Rex Burkhead, low upside. Ayuk, more upside. I guess we'll go safe here. Ramondre Stevenson's a desperate start. The Patriots look like a mess. So we'll got to wait for them to dig themselves out of that. They look pretty messy. Penny or Greg Dortch as my last flex spot. JT and Montgomery are my starting RBs. Go with Greg Dortch. Yeah, that's a flea. I think you just wanted to show off that trade. Don't lie to me. You just wanted to show off that trade. But this is a place where you do get congratulated. I am proud of you. I want you to win. So that's fine. But just admit you just wanted to show off that trade. It wasn't a real question. It wasn't like, should I do this? It was like, hey, everybody, look at me. Which is great. It's okay. It's okay. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. When I won $8,000 in a tournament, I just showed it off to you guys. I mean, it was like, clap for me. I mean, I do it. Of course I do it. I mean, why would we, like, how could you not? That's kind of part of fantasy football. Where does that put Cam if they trade for Damian Harris? In a coffin. What are you serious? Are you serious? The man got 3, bro. Cam, like Travis, say this stuff out loud. Say it out loud with me. All right, we'll chant it. All right, this is not a cult, but we're doing a little chant. It's like an exercise. All right, Say this out loud. Cam Akers tore his Achilles, lost his burst, averaged 2 yards a carry last year after he came back, looked terrible week 1, didn't start. Darrell Henderson started and got the bulk of the work. Cam Akers carried the ball 3 times for 0 yards on a team that doesn't run. They don't know how to run. They like to throw the ball. And now they trade for a running back, just like they did last year, from the same team, same situation, and get Damian Harris. What do you think will happen to Cam Akers' value, bro? Cam Akers already has very little value. I don't know what, like, dude just asked Cam Akers for Thielen. What did Thielen get last week? 1 catch? Come on, Cam Akers for Thielen. Like, that's the trades we're going for. So if that were to happen, it would be like Cam Akers for Terrace Marshall. Bro, come on. Come on. His value would be destroyed. Couch, long time no talk. What's up, man? You are in my dynasty league, man. What's up? I don't know if I could say your first name, but I don't want to. I remember. I'm proud. I don't remember anybody's name, but yeah, bro. You've been how long you been Couch fam? Like 6, 7 years? 'Cause you were in the dynasty league. What was that startup draft? 2018 when Saquon was a rookie. I stayed away from that. Well, that's what happens when you subscribe to this YouTube channel. You probably don't draft Cam Akers. That's good. Stafford or the bad man Rodgers? We got to go with Stafford, man. Stafford. Loving the Dorsch love. He was awesome with the Jets in preseason a couple of years ago. I honestly don't remember. I don't know who he is. I don't remember him, be honest. But never made the team, but was hoping he could have made the 53-man roster. So is he good? I don't know. I'm really just looking at it from the stats and whatnot. I'm looking at the game script. I'm looking at the snaps. I'm looking at the targets. I'm looking at the roster. I don't really know who this guy is. Just for poops and giggles. We don't cuss. This is a family-friendly show. Let's look at Dortch here. It's poor. It says he's poor. They don't like Greg Dortch. That sucks. Dortch getting no love, man. Dang. He wasn't that bad, was he? AJ Green got a grade of 57 on PFF. Greg Dortch got a grade of 60, and Hollywood Brown got a grade of 72. I don't know. I mean, they don't really have any wide receivers, so they're gonna be rolling with these 3. And as we know, PFF grades are, let's not say anything. Let me not say anything bad, but we know how PFF grades are the past few years. When do I play you? Let me look at your squad. Oh, you're about to get doxxed now, by the way. I don't play you. I didn't play you the first week, did I? No, I played Bob. When do I play? Oh, I play you next week, bro. You got Stafford, Javante. Well, I mean, you have some pieces. You're starting Jawan Jennings, though. That means you got no depth. Oh, God. Jordan Love in a 1 QB league. Oh, my God. Davis Mills. Okay. Madison. Yeah, team's pretty bad, bro. I don't even know who this guy is. I honestly don't know who this is. He played 7% of the snaps. So what does that come out to? He played 3 snaps? I honestly don't know who this is. He's ranked 666, 666 wide receiver. It's standard league. Yeah, you got dudes. I don't even know who they are. Well, at least I know everybody else. I don't know who that guy is, bro. Who is this guy? Derek Young? I don't know. Kareem Hunt or CeeDee Lamb? Standard. I think we're gonna go with Hunt. Kareem Hunt gonna get four catches, maybe 5. CeeDee Lamb gonna get 6, 7 catches. Let's go with Kareem Hunt. Free the Dortch. Greg, tell me if I'm pronouncing it right. Greg Dortch. Greg Dortch. We got to all learn how to pronounce this. Greg Dortch. Michael says it was a small sample size, but he was awesome in preseason and showed a ton of potential when he was a Jet. Love those stories of undrafted guys making a name for themselves. For sure. Philip Lindsay was one of those guys, didn't work out, but yeah, I love those stories, man. I love when people hate on somebody and they perform well. Yeah. Just switch to Half PPR. Let me talk to your commish. I'll call them. Eli says, "What's up, man? What side of the trade wins MT and Kamara for Brees Hall and Diggs?" I see the name Diggs. All right, so Diggs is better. Man, ooh. This is the thing. MT and Kamara are on the same team. They're both, should I say, injury risks, right? Compared to Brees Hall, who's got no tread on the tires. He's literally only played 1 NFL game. Kamara's played like 100 NFL games. You got Diggs. Diggs is very durable as well. I'm leaning towards Brees Hall and Diggs. I mean, we have 2 guys who are already questionable. I think you go with the safe route here and go Brees Hall and Diggs. That's a tough one, though. That's a tough one. One side, Kamara and MT, they could help you win a league. They have more upside. They're ballers. Like I said, they are on the same team. There's a lot more risk there as well. If something happens to the Saints offense, they struggle. Both those guys struggle. As far as Diggs, he's on the best team. He's on the best offense. He's got high floor, great upside. He's elite. He's tied to Josh Allen. Then you got Brees Hall. At least he's on another team. At least he's still looking good. It's a let's just call it a 50-50 split between Michael Carter and Brees Hall, even though Michael Carter saw a little bit more snaps. I like the Brees Hall and Diggs side. I think it's okay to be safe here and just take those durable guys, those safe guys. Kamara and MT very risky, and and then you also have the Kamara possible suspension. Somebody comes out with cell phone footage, sells it to TMZ, and it's game over, right? The guy, got hit really bad. Maybe there's a female in the club that falls. I mean, just think about it, man. A female falling in the club, like even if it's like far away, something like that on video just looks really bad. I mean, from what I'm gathering, this brawl or fight was pretty bad. It was pretty messy. I mean, it might help clear Kamara more, but that's the thing, man. When a video, like, there's these allegations, and we know, like, we get an idea what happened from statements and this and that. But then when you see a video, commissioner is just forced to put you on the exempt. Commissioner is just forced to suspend. Like, he just has no choice. Like, everyone's looking at this video. There's outrage. Video changes everything. We saw it with Ray Rice, 2-game suspension turned into a 2 million year suspension. 2 games to lifetime, essentially banned, blackballed. Start Chase Edmonds over Breece Hall, but Swift is going to play. 99% chance he's going to play. Start Najee or CD at flex. This is easy. Go start Najee here. Why would you bench Najee Harris, man? This is just there's like 3 reasons to start Najee Harris. I guess only one reason not to. You're scared of the foot. You got to start Najee Harris. Well, it is even close. I gave some pretty good points, so I think it is pretty close. If Kittle doesn't play, need a flex. Hilliard, I think Hilliard's hurt. Marvin Jones, Jamison Crowder, Bourne, no. AJ Green, Zacchaeus, or Higbee. I don't like any of those options. I honestly feel like there's better options for you. So there's no Greg Dortch, Robbie Anderson, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Jeff Wilson. There's really no options for you, man. I don't know if Hilliard is healthy. I want to say, what about Zay Jones? Can you get Zay Jones? Zay Jones would be great. Don't start Kendrick Bourne. Start Zach Ertz, Logan. Got you. Well, that's the workload would be tied to the foot, but I get it. But you have Dalton Schultz starting, not a big deal, but that's one small strike. Dak Prescott is out. That's one strike. The Cowboys suck. That's another strike. And then you got Najee Harris. So it's got to be Najee Harris. There's no one available. Not Zay Jones. I guess you're starting AJ Green. Not even Zay Jones. Wow. AJ Green, 74% of snaps. I mean, looks pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, bro, your option it's so bad. Like I don't even I guess it would be Marvin Jones. Would you trade Gabe Davis for Tyreek Hill and read at full PPR? Yeah, I would go get Tyreek Hill. Yeah. Schultz or Tunyon? Go with Schultz. 14 team dynasty. Yeah, that makes sense. Christian Kirk was dropped. Go get Christian Kirk. Where do you rank Ingram this week if Kamara sits? Ingram didn't look good when he was in. So he would be, I'd rank him right around where Jeff Wilson is. Jeff Wilson, one of the New England running backs, right around there. Probably Michael Carter might be a better start. Miles Sanders is a better start. Yeah, right around there. Right around where Jeff Wilson is. Maybe a little worse than that. Yeah, Jeff Wilson, Melvin Gordon, Rashad Penny, right around there. Bateman or Pittman. I need more information on the injury. He's got a quad. He seems good, but we don't know. Yeah, it's all about the injury here. I think you know that, man. So it's one of those. If this is my team, I'm just gonna be chilling. looking for more information. By the way, we're going to end this live stream pretty soon. So if somebody has a really important question, they want to get it in, use a super chat to get it in. But I'll be answering questions as fast as I can here. And I'll stay. We're not gonna end it in 5 minutes. I'll stay on long. I'll try to answer as many as I can. Ashton Doolin available. That's I don't know if he wants to start. I don't know if Doolin's gonna be a better option. He might just go Higbee, actually. I think he's got Higbee. Run with the Colts D or the Steelers D this week? Go with the Colts D with TJ Watt out. Would you trade Clyde Edwards-Helaire for Kamara? Yes, go get Kamara. Huge risk, could pay off. Edmonds, Hunt, J-Rob, or Jeff Wilson, half PPR. I think we're going to go Chase Edmonds would be my number one guy. Yeah, let's go Chase Edmonds number one. Yeah. And then it's really close between Hunt and Jeff Wilson number two. Doolin's a spot start. I don't know, man. I don't think Doolin's the right guy. I'm sorry. I would not do this. Somebody else said that. I would not do Doolin. I'd rather start Higbee or Marvin Jones. Ramondre Stevens, Chase Claypool. I don't understand your question, but I'll answer it. So go ahead and start Ramondre Stevenson. Singletary or Zeke. Let's go with Zeke. Mark Andrews or Mike Thomas. Standard. Question is this. You got all these options? I guess this is probably one of those leagues where you don't have to start a tight end. Am I right? Mike Thomas. Okay. Give me a second here. That's a tough one. I think I'd go with Mark Andrews. Had 6 targets last week. Yeah, but that could change, man. Yeah, he's got 35% of snaps. That's going to go up a lot. That's going to go up to like 70%. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be touchdown dependent. I wouldn't do it. I don't think Dolan's a good enough spot start. Yeah. It's a great matchup, though. Maybe Tyler Conklin could be good, but he's got Higbee. I think I'd rather just go Higbee. At least we know Higbee's going to get 90% of the snaps. Yeah, Gainwell. Yeah, I think it's between Gainwell and Higbee for you. And Gainwell's a good start. Yeah, Gainwell's definitely up there. And I think you said Higbee. Higbee can get a touchdown. Look at the snaps, man. He's going to be on every snap. Yeah. I think we go Higbee, and Gainwell would be my second option for you. Darrell Henderson or Miles Sanders? Go with Darrell Henderson. And by the way, this one I did say Mark Andrews. That's a close one. That's a crazy question, Cole. But let me know if that league is a league where you don't have to start a tight end. That's my theory with that. Henderson or Allen Robinson? Let's go with Henderson. Yeah. Well, most of those came in garbage, quote unquote garbage time. It's not great. Higbee's not part of the pass game, but Van Jefferson is out. Thank you, Val. Right after this, we are heading over to the Discord and hopping on the voice chat. So you guys can talk to me one-on-one. We can, talk. Yeah, it's a voice call. So let me know if you do not know where the Discord is. I can drop a link right now in the Discord. So in 5 minutes, we'll head on over there. ETN or Bateman? Let's go with Bateman. Derek Carr or Aaron Rodgers? I think we're going to go with Carr. It's not even that I don't trust Rodgers. I think just a better matchup. Carr, shootout, fast paced game. We saw what Mahomes did. I won't send out the stickers for a long time. So I'll try to email you and let you know. Yeah, I'm honestly really bored of this dueling convo. I don't care that much. We answered the guy's question for like 20 minutes, dog. Let's just move on. Let's move on. I get it. I would not start dueling though. Derek Carr, Trey Lance. Let's go with Carr. Well, I did not know that was an option in the Discord. That is sweet. Yeah, so we're doing it every Friday instead of doing DFS DraftKings. We're doing that. I think it's a lot more fun for everybody. No, you don't have to speak at all. Yeah, you could just mute your just hop on and mute your mic. But let me know if you're not on the Discord. I got to drop a link. So let me know if you need a link for that. Dynasty. Dante Johnson for Miles Sanders. You got to take that trade. RB depth, wide receivers are important. I definitely would take this trade if it's a league where you can start up to 4 wide receivers. So if it's a 3 wide receiver league plus flex, you have to take this trade. If you're only starting 2 wide receivers, I probably still take this trade. Deontay Johnson is just better in Dynasty. I saw a Carr or Kyler. You got to go with Kyler, the rushing upside. I love both, but I can't bench Kyler. All right, here is the Discord link. So if you guys do want to join, when you do join the Discord, make sure you go to the welcome channel, read the rules, and hit the green check mark. So again, when you go to the Discord, go to the hashtag welcome channel, read the rules, green check mark emoji. Click that. It will unlock the Discord. So there's a link to the Discord. Mariota or Tua. What is this? Superflex? Let's go with Tua. Close call though, actually. McKenzie, Corey Davis, or Duvernay. So we're probably gonna bench Duvernay. He's great to have as a stash, but you don't want to start him anytime soon. Corey Davis, high floor, maybe kind of a low ceiling guy. Or Isaiah McKenzie. Let's start Isaiah McKenzie. I got it ranked number 1, McKenzie, number 2, Corey Davis, number 3, Duvernay. That's not an answer. Do you mean 2 QB? 1? What happened? Did you have Dak or something? Why are we talking about QBs like that bad? I just traded AJ Dillon and Hollywood Brown for Eckler. What do you think? I think it better be full PPR. Otherwise, you got screwed because Eckler has, to me, no value. Like, not that type of value if it's not full PPR. That was a tough one, man. You sold AJ Dillon slightly high and you sold Hollywood low. I don't love this trade, man, but if you're stacked at wide receiver, I think it's okay. And hopefully if it's full PPR, I think it's okay. It's a pretty even trade. Because although I really like Hollywood while Hopkins is out, a lot of teams like yours maybe has a lot of wide receivers where they're thinking about benching Hollywood or just benching Hollywood. And if he's on your bench, then you're essentially not trading away anybody Because if you're benching Hollywood now, I mean, you're definitely benching him when Hopkins comes back. You're welcome. Kittle practice and quote unquote looked awesome. Yeah, I mean, we went over that in the beginning. Yeah. I'm trying to get rid of Aaron Jones. Who should I go for? What? No. What you need to do is wait another week, bank on him having a good game, and then get rid of him. Okay. Why are you trying to get rid of him? Because he had a bad week 1. You should get rid of him before he has a bad game. Get rid of him after he has a good game. Do you understand? You're trying to get rid of him. No one's buying him right now. So the only way you'd be able to pull this off is a package trade. So you trade Aaron Jones and a wide receiver for like another running back and wide receiver. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be good. I don't have a trade fetish. I don't have to trade all the time. I'm just telling you what I would do. Bank on him having a good week 2. I think it's very possible. He gets in the end zone. Boom, you can trade him. Yeah, start Aaron Jones. This is how you trade him, bro. You go all in on this trade. If your dream in life, your number one goal in life is to trade Aaron Jones, you freaking start him. You make it look like, oh man, I love this guy. Oh, I love Aaron Jones. I drafted him. I started him. He got in the end zone. He looks good. I'm going to trade him, right? If you're benching Aaron Jones and you're sending trade offers, everyone knows that you hate Aaron Jones. They can get him for cheap. Henderson or AJ Dillon at flex. I think you had Henderson higher in your rankings. Yeah, this one's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's really tough. I'm gonna say Henderson, but let's just say Henderson. Yeah, let's go. We're almost at 500 members. What's up, Hype Beast? We're about to end this live stream and head on over to Discord. I'll answer 3 more questions. I just told Stevenson, Saquon, and Fryer Muth. I just sold Stevenson, Saquon, and Fryer Muth. Stevenson, Saquon, Fryer Muth for CMC Pitts. I'd probably prefer the Saquon side. I think Saquon's more durable than CMC. I'd probably prefer the Saquon side. Yeah. Rate the trade. C minus. Dylan or Hollywood in flex. Let's go with Hollywood. Patterson or Jeff Wilson. I think we're gonna go Patterson here. Yeah. Cordell Patterson. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah. So yeah, join the Discord. I provided the link just recently. I'll provide it right here one more time. We're gonna hop off here. Join the Discord. I'm going on the voice chat here in exactly 2 minutes. I will be on there. So it's at the bottom left channel. After you sign up, go to welcome section, read all the rules, check the green check mark. Then you'll unlock the rest of the Discord. It's at the very bottom under voice channels. Let me make sure that's what it's called. Under voice channels, under general. You don't have to talk. It's actually better if not everyone's talking at the same time. That's annoying. You don't have to talk at all. You could just mute it. I mean, I don't know. Like sometimes nobody joins. Sometimes, I mean, we only did this like once. Sometimes a lot of people join. Sometimes people talk a lot. But I'm there. It's essentially office hours. If you want to ask questions, if you want to chop it up, if you want to talk, whatever. Like I'll be there. It's my office hours. I'll be on there. Yeah. All right, guys. Ertz or Higbee? Definitely Zach Ertz. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. We have a second YouTube channel. It's called Fantasy Couch Podcast. Everyone, please subscribe to that second YouTube channel. Subscribe to our podcast. We go live every Thursday night after the games. See you guys on Discord. Thank you for all the support.